We've also got some footage actually that's of Oberoi Realty that you can see on your screens. Remember, the numbers came out over the weekend, and a pretty smart set of numbers actually surpassed what the street was expecting for the company. Even in terms of the stock reaction, you could see that the stock at when I last checked, at least, it was up by about 2% odd. So not such a bad reaction to those numbers. The management would, of course, start addressing the media to get you more details on what really propped up the performance this time round. We had the net sales, which came in at about 303 crore rupees versus expectations of about 275 odd. The EBITDA level performance also showed a good improvement. In fact, 163 crores was what we were expecting, and it's actually come in at 178 crores. Let's cut across.
Firstly, I would like to thank you all for taking out the time and coming for this press conference for the Q4 and the FY13 results. The results were declared on Friday, but I'll just summarize the results right now. The consolidated revenue of the company for the year FY13 was 1147.52 crores. This is as against a top line of 974.79 crores for FY12. This reflects an increase of about 172 crores, or about a 17.7% increase in the top line. The consolidated, the same numbers for the quarter are 325.99 crores for this quarter versus 285.5 crores for the same quarter last year, which is an increase of about 40 crores. And vis-a-vis the earlier quarter, which was the quarter ending December 12, the top line was 308.03 crores. The profit before tax for FY13 is 683 crores versus 605.9 crores for FY12. The consolidated numbers, again PBT numbers for Q4 FY13 is 192.7 crores against 187.95 crores for the same quarter last year, and about 135 crores for the preceding quarter. The bottom line number of PAT for FY13 was 504.8 crores against 462.9 crores for FY12. This reflects an increase of about nearly 42 crores, which is about a 9% increase in bottom line over the last year. The same numbers for the last quarter, PAT for Q4 FY13 was 145.17 crores versus 143.5 crores for same quarter last year, and at about 135 crores for the immediately preceding quarter. Thanks. You want to take?
Good morning. I just want to say that it's been a fairly good year for us. This is this also happens to be the maximum revenue ORL has ever done in its preceding years. So we continue to be satisfied with the way things are. We continue to see challenges globally and locally, but the company is pretty well geared up and continue to look forward. So I now will open the stage for questions. Just feel free to raise your hand and ask.
Sir, your quarter 4 PAT has largely been flat on the back of higher costs, especially with the going forward. Do you see the stress in the sector, especially continuing? How do you see, because you mentioned just now that challenges continue to continue?
Do you want to comment on the numbers?
Yes. See, one of the factors is, and what we have seen is an increase in input costs. Those are largely driven by market conditions as well as regulatory conditions. You're seeing an increase in on account of a premium which we have to pay now for the fungible FSI and all of those. So undoubtedly there have been an increase in costs. Yes, and we would ideally like to, in a rational market condition, like to pass on as much of the costs as are possible. The reason you see also a dip in margins is because sales are tied in at a particular number. So when you will see future sales coming in and the impact of the increase in prices which we have made coming in, some of that should play out. So you should see the margins getting restored and all of that. So going forward, I don't see, very frankly, any longer term impact of this. Yes, to the extent to which this has twisted the last year's numbers a little bit, but that's all. I wouldn't read more into it than that.
Also, sir, in terms of prices, you've seen quarter-on-quarter rise in prices, especially from going forward, are we again seeing a price hike in the project?
Well, here, it's the market forces that will probably decide whether we can increase the price. If we see there continues to be demand for our projects, we will increase prices because replacement costs for land, additional costs such as fungible FSI premium, and so on and so forth need to be replenished or need to be taken into account.
So why you say that their market condition is a little challenging right now? What is the rationale behind the price increase, and are you clearly going for a margin play and not a volume play, especially with cash?
See, there are two things to this. One, obviously there are headwinds, and these are not related to only real estate. These are economic headwinds affecting all the industries across board. With regards to our project, let's say Goregaon, today a lot of people want to move into this vicinity because we've invested monies in building an international school. We put one of the nice shopping malls in Mumbai. There's a hotel here. So on the back of this entire social infrastructure, the areas hit a tipping point, and this is where we feel we can increase pricing. Today Goregaon is being compared to a Powai or a Lokhandwala complex, and this is why we are.
Okay, so that's Vikas Bro of Oberoi Realty. The stock has beaten estimates and in the green in today's session. Not all of the real estate stocks have managed to do that, but this one is holding out today for itself. Let's take the top headlines.